everybody. My name is Joe Baugh. I'm a local guitar player, music producer, all that stuff. But today I'm your culinary guide to deliciousness, salivations of which you've not had lately. We're at Mother's Tacos, a brand new place in Ventura, California, and it is delicious, chef-created cocktails and food. It is crazy good, amazing flavor palettes that you have not seen, and it's only in my town. They know we're coming, right? Okay, I have sweaty palms. The legendary Mother's Tacos. Let's check it out. Looks delicious. Dang, they got a lot on the menu. This is what you want to see, is just open bottles of St. Elder vodka. And it's probably water, but that's clever. I like it. Smells amazing in here. Look at this place, it's beautiful. A lot of people in here for a Thursday afternoon. Mother's Tacos. Charles, I'm Joe.
Hey Joe, how are you doing? I don't know anything about this.
I don't either.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Tell me about the bar real quick since we're rolling.
Our bar is definitely agave driven, but we also don't want to exclude anything. So we have a few key other items. The whole concept, the whole theory, the whole thought process of this restaurant was to be seasonal, be in the moment, be constantly changing. Literally last night we were tasting through the cocktails that we'll be launching in the next couple of weeks to grow ourselves, to be better, to be bigger.
Does that mean like seasonal fruits available, or how do you pick your flavors and all of that?
We will probably change quarterly with the seasons just because that's easier math to do as a company. But it's what's the area known for? What's going to be the most interesting at that time? What feels the vibe? I could do a sweet potato margarita. I don't know if you would drink it.
I was just actually about to ask, can you make a margarita out of squash? I'd never thought of that.
Definitely can. I like giving the bar manager a hard time, and because he's learning my palate and what we expect as a company. So maybe there might be a pumpkin spice margarita. I've been making fun of that earlier, but maybe.
Now it's gonna live forever on the internet.
Maybe it's gonna happen. Yeah. One of the things that Ben and I loved for Mexico City that we still haven't figured out how to get into any of our operations is something simply called camote, which means sweet potato. But they literally have these charcoal grills that sound like locomotives going through the city, and they're charring a sweet potato. Cut that thing open, pour sweetened condensed milk and jam on top of it, and it's amazing. And that's where, when we were talking about it, that's where my brain goes when we're talking about that cocktail. It's like, you could get some lechera and some sweet potato and a little mezcal in there. You probably got that same flavor profile.
What's up? She's the star of the show, so yeah.
We just met the GM. So, what are your favorites?
Elote for sure. Fish tacos are fabulous. Pastor dirty fries, super good.
What's the oysters asado?
So they grill those, do it with a little matcha butter, garlic, ancho barbecue. We got our Serrano spicy margarita, tahini red, mango margaritas, a favorite.
Even in these first 2 months, we've run a duck carnitas taco, a chicken mole taco, oyster probrecito, which was an oyster po' boy taco. My other favorite thing is playing around the fringe and having those things that you know aren't going to sell very often. Do the golden crusted lobster with caviar and a half bottle of Dom Perignon. I mean, come on.
Well, when you put that on the menu, let me know.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'm balling, so no, I'm not, but I would recommend it to my friends that are. Did you come from a culinary background? Just so I can get a little bit of history.
I have a very mixed background, and so that's why I am who I am with the company and as a person. I went to culinary school thinking that I was going to be a chef. After the first year in school, I was like, hey, this is not for me. And so I went to hotel school closer to home. So I went 7 hours away to college the first time and then came back home for the second degree. And I have a hotel degree to get myself rounded further.
You've got so much experience under your belt that has led up to this place, Mother's Tacos.
I like playing around the fringe, which is why when I joined the company for one of the Heritage Eats restaurants, I was just kind of looking for the next step, the next fun thing to do. During the pandemic, we did what everybody else did. We redesigned ourselves, and at that moment, our entire company folded into one location. We tried to figure out what was going on. Within a week, we opened a grocery store delivery service through the restaurant, and then went to Chicken Wings Concept, which is that fifth brand that I was talking about earlier. Bought a food truck, bought that lobster catering company. We've done a lot over the years since 2020. That background allowed me to kind of take a deeper role. I'm actually the operations manager for the company.
All that in a very short amount of time. It's kind of mind-boggling, man.
Ben is never happy to settle. I always bastardize his favorite quote. I say, never let the great get in the way of the good. He uses other terminology, but I mean, it really is the case. So we're always willing to pivot as long as it's not eating away or eroding the concept, eroding our mindset.
Do you ever sleep or anything? Or?
I do not, honestly, so.
I was just wondering.
Yeah, hey.
That's delicious. So what is this thing?
So these are dirty fries. Dirty fries are actually becoming very common. I was surprised when we came into the Mexican field from our other restaurants. It already kind of has a following with asada fries coming off of food trucks. But we as a company have always been in love with these particular waffle cut French fries that are seasoned and already give a lot of flavor to the dish. The original restaurant is a mayonnaise and ketchup based sauce called Boom Sauce, and just your regular shredded Monterey cheddar.
Fresh, lemony. The pico's super fresh. Oh yeah, that's the best guacamole I've had in a long time.
Oysters asado. It's gonna be with a matcha butter, garlic, ancho barbecue, some cotija, and a chicha frito crumbles on top. So the chito fritos crumbles are Fritos and chicharrones. We make them into a little bit of a dust, and those are on top of those oysters.
Ben's favorite oyster, Taylor shellfish, out of the Pacific Northwest. Grilled here with our matcha butter, cotija cheese, and those same oysters done raw, with the classic French mignonette, and then that no sabo hot sauce that we use for little pop-ups throughout the menu, and then also in a cocktail.
Mukbang. The oyster's got like this sweet burst in it, a little bit of salty flavor from the, I guess the ocean. Unbelievable explosion in your mouth.
Jesus, Joe.
Dude, what are they called? So we got the oyster asado here. It's a grilled oyster with all kinds of delicious on it. Oh, it's so tender. The grilled smoky flavor is unbelievable. They got shucked so hard. Best oyster I've ever had in my life. Hey, well, Hey, I'm here with Ben, one of the owners of Mother's Tacos in Ventura, California, located on Thompson Boulevard. Ben, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing very well. We just enjoyed a ton of food, a ton of great conversation, libations, all of that. Absolutely stunning, man. So good. Can you give us a little history of where Mother's Tacos started with, I think, your family, right?
Yeah. As far as how Mother's started, my wife and her family on her mother's side, hence the name. They're from Mexico City, and it's one of those cities for us that speaks to our soul. The whole ethos of Mexico City, the culture, the food, the fact that you can live lavishly or live simply. It's just an amazing place. We felt like the food scene there doesn't get enough credit. It is now, but when we started thinking about this brand, it was a little bit more under the radar. The taqueria culture there is different than what you, I think, experience in most places, Northern California, Southern California included. The fact that, again, her family has history there, has lineage there, it felt like a really cool way to pay homage to her family and bring some of that culture back home. We've been coming down here, my wife and I, for a number of years since moving out to the Bay Area, traveling to Southern California, Really just kind of fell in love with the community, fell in love with the vibe, the atmosphere, the people, the proximity to the beach. So when we were thinking about expanding the Mother's brand, we thought a lot about obviously closer to the Bay Area locations, and none of those communities spoke to us like this one has. Myself, my wife, my business partner, Charles, who you met,
Yes.
we just started spending a bunch of time here and going to the restaurants, talking to people, sitting at the bars, getting in, as involved as we can from afar. And then we came across this project, which we really fell in love with from the start. It has a really nice mix of new, but also kind of that classic Ventura grit, classic Ventura character that we felt like aligned with our brand really well.
Yeah.
Our Napa location is much smaller. It's only 1,200 square feet. It's really more of a down and dirty, kind of more straightforward taqueria. The team there does an amazing job. One of the reasons why we like the space that we're in is it gave us more room to play, more room to express the brand. And so that's what we've tried to do here. So the menu's expanded, the cocktail program's expanded. It wouldn't have been possible without an amazing first location. But we're really looking at this location to hopefully be the springboard for the future.
Well, I'm Ben.
Ben.
Ben's dad.
There's a lot of Bens to keep track of, I've learned.
Well, there's two here.
Yeah.
And his son, but yeah, I'm Ben, his dad. Good job. Make it good.
Yeah, everything we tried today is amazing. And I'm definitely coming back immediately for more. So,
Well, thanks a lot.
Yeah,
But
nice to meet you,
good,
man.
Good luck. Good job tonight. Make it happen.
yeah, thank you, man. Nice to
Bye-bye.
meet you.
See you.
Take care. We just got the most amazing tour and sampling from Mother's Tacos. Big shout out to Ben and Charles that are running the place along with their staff. So good. Just be careful. Charles likes to maybe give me really spicy cocktail drinks along with the regular ones and then laugh at me. I think we're new fast friends, but they also have all kinds of really good virgin drinks and spiky ones. So get some. For VC Locals Only, this is Joe. We'll catch you next time when we check out other places in my town. All of the food was absolutely delicious. The hospitality. Hey, for VC Locals Only, this is Joe. This is Joe from. Oh, no, hey. Hi. Hola. For VC Local Onlys, this is Joe. What did I say?
Local Onlys. Local Onlys is our social media network.
That's our swipe right or left one. Yeah.